السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم الأستاذ ماهر أبو سرحان من رياض ومدارس جامعة الزرقاء ثانوية البنين قسم اللغة الإنجليزية. Welcome my dear students. Today we will start with Unit 9, which is the last unit. Okay, this unit will talk about crime scene, and it would be on today's lesson is going to be on student book pages 76 and 77. So the day is Monday, the date is 19th of April 2020. So my dear students, open your book to page 76. Before we starting this lesson and reading that passage or that article, I need you to look at the photo on page 77. This photo on the other page. What can you see? How are these things related to computers? So I need you to think of an answer, then give it to me. Of course, as usual, you can pause the video and find the answer. So now this is my suggested answer, which is all of these things are controlled or affected by computers, as you see them here. The hospitals, the traffic lights, the whole system is connected to computers. Number two, what's a computer virus? What are the consequences of a computer virus? ما هي عواقب اللي هي فيروسات الكمبيوتر؟ النتائج السلبية اللي بتصير من وراء الفيروسات هاي. Think of an answer and you may pause the video or you can provide your own answer. And this is mine. It's a program that can damage computer systems. Okay. Now we have a strategy or a technique we call it skim or skimming. يعني تقرأ نص قراءة سريعة، رؤوس أقلام سريعة. That's the meaning of skimming. Reading the reading tip, which is the skimming اللي حكينا عنها, the text and decide what type of text it is. يعني you may pause the video هلا واقرأ النص بشكل سريع وبعدين decide whether the text is an article، هل هو مقالة، an essay أيضا مقال مكتوب، تمام، و a letter، تمام. Then give me the answer back. So the answer is an article. تمام. Now let's go to the second exercise. Match the titles A to F with the paragraphs. يعني احنا عندنا الفقرات الموجودة 6. حنختار عنوان لكل فقرة after we skim the whole reading passage. So the one I found here is that after you do that, you pause the video and give the answers here. So the first paragraph, أول فقرة, it can be titled with creating havoc, خلق فوضى, تعطيل الأعمال. The second paragraph is serious consequences, عواقب وخيمة. The third one is hard work. The fourth, happy but not for long. After that guy, he created and released that virus. Number 5 is not a genius. Once his teachers said that he is not talented. And the last one is the second chance, that the court, the judges, the police, everyone gave the guy a second chance. Okay, now we go to the reading passage, the article here, but we will scan it now. Scan عكس السكيم. Scan نقرأ word by word, details يعني. The whole passage is titled with another online threat. يعني تهديد عبر الأونلاين. Let's read it, then we are going to answer some questions. On the evening of his 18th birthday, a teenager from a tiny village in the northern Germany clicked send on his computer. Within 3 hours, the postal service in Taiwan was in a chaos. Computers in hospitals and banks in Hong Kong had crashed, and trains in Australia and planes in USA had come to a halt. How could a young man cause so many problems for people in places that were thousands of kilometers from his home? Of course, there was only one answer. He was the inventor of it of the terrible computer virus Sasser. Okay? The second paragraph. After a 3-month-long investigation, the police traced the virus to teenager Sven Jason's computer and charged him with criminal damage. يعني سبب ضرر يعني يعتبر جريمة يعني. In court, a few months later, the judge found him guilty of putting the Sasso computer virus on the internet, and he received a 21-month suspended sentence. حكم لكنه مؤجل أو يعني لم يتم تنفيذه. He avoided a 5-year prison sentence because he was only 18 when he committed the crime. يعني لما ما عاقبوه لأنه كان عمره كان عمره 18 يعني صغير، وسنتنسون معناها عقوبة by the way. The virus infected millions of computer systems across the world and caused millions of dollars of damage. Now, the third paragraph. Sven admitted his guilt to the detectives اللي هم المحققين who finally found his home after a long search for the author of the virus. Author طبعا معناها مؤلف، لكن هون معناها اللي هو the one who created the virus، اللي صنع الفيروس يعني المؤلف أو الصانع يعني. They had started looking for him in Russia because of the false clues that Sven had written in the program. He had spent an enormous amount of time creating the Cesar virus on the computer in his bedroom. He often spent 10 hours a day in front of his computer, but his parents hadn't known what he was doing at that time. Okay, let's move on. When he released عندما أطلق the virus on the internet, he didn't realize it would cause so much damage. He was just delighted, he was happy that it had worked. I felt as if I had written a first-class essay, said Sven, a student at computer science school. I told my classmates. They thought it was terrific, but his feelings changed very quickly. He was very terrified when he saw a TV news report about the virus and the damage it had caused. Okay, the next paragraph. Detectives arrested Sven after one of his classmates contacted Microsoft with a tip-off about his activities. Tip-off on like secret activities, something about him. He was doing something wrong. Microsoft had offered a $250,000 reward for information about the virus. So they offered a reward for Sven to tell them more information about the virus. However, Sven's teachers at school were astonished. They were surprised that Sven had created the virus. They said that he wasn't a brilliant computer student. There are others in the class who are better than him, one of teachers said. Okay, now while he was waiting for his trial كان مستني المحاكمة إنه ينحكم عليه to start, Sven left school and started work. A German computer company asked him to help them fight against the makers of computer viruses. Sven's new job is to make firewalls اللي هم جدران حماية على الكمبيوتر, vital pieces of software that protect computers against the type of viruses that Sven created. After causing so many problems for many people's computers, Sven now has the opportunity to find ways of protecting them and repairing يعالج اللي خربوا some of the damage he caused. Okay. Now, my dear students, we need to read the text deeply in details and to choose the best answers for these given questions. Let me go with the first one. How far did Caesar's virus spread? طبعا زي ما شفنا هو it was in different countries. So not only in Germany or Europe, but all around the world, okay? Now, the second question, why wasn't Sven sent to prison? ليش ما انحبس? Because he was too young, because he wasn't found guilty, because he admitted his guilt to detectives the answer. He was only 18 years old, right? He was too young. The third one, how did he feel after he'd released the virus? At first he was frightened, then he was delighted. كان خايف بعدين صار مبسوط. He was delighted that he'd caused a lot of damage. كان مبسوط انه خرب يعني بلاد ثانية. But terrified that he might be caught. لكن كان مرعوب انه ينمسك. At first he was delighted, then he became frightened. كان مكيف بالاول على اللي سواه بعدين خاف من العواقب اللي صارت. طبعا of course the last one is the right answer. Let's move to the number 4. How did the police catch him? One of his classmates told Microsoft about him. Detectives came to his home to ask questions. The police offered a 250,000 reward. Actually, one of his friends provided Microsoft with a tip off about his activities, right? Last one, how did Sven's teachers react? كيف تصرفوا لما سمعوا بهيك خبر؟ They contacted Microsoft to receive the reward. They were surprised because Sven wasn't the best student in information technology lessons. They were surprised because Sven was very clever. Actually, they thought he is not the best there. Okay. Now, let's go to the next exercise. We need to answer the questions. Look at the text and use your own words and ideas. You can here compose your own sentences. Let's go here with the first one. Why did you think Sven created the Sasser virus? طبعا هاي النوعية من الأسئلة يا حبايبي بنسميها critical thinking، تفكير ناقد. يعني أنت تقدر تكتب إجابتك الخاصة، يعني مش مرتبطة بالنص. يعني you can provide your own answer. تمام؟ So my answer here is that he wanted to learn more about computer programs. ومرة ثانية بقول لك إذا أنت بتحب تكتب إجابة من عندك، يعني ليش هو عمل الفيروس، يعني تقدر تكتب اللي من عندك. Number 2. Why do you think people create computer viruses? طبعا as you see these are think what is your opinion, they are all critical thinking، تفكير ناقد. تمام؟ وللمستقبل إن شاء الله راح تشوفوا هذا الكلام راح يجيكم دائما في نهايات الأسئلة في النصوص. يعني السؤال الخامس والسادس دائما مع أي قطعة بيكون critical thinking أو problem solving، حل مشكلة، أو offering suggestion and so on. So let's answer this question. To cause damage to others. 3. Sven didn't go to prison and he got a job because of his crime. يعني هو ما ودوه ما انحبس، ما راح السجن، بالعكس أخذ وظيفة، صار عنده وظيفة. Do you think this is correct? هل هذا الكلام يعني طبيعي؟ هل هالكلام مزبوط؟ Why not? يعني you can say you think it's correct or incorrect and provide your justification. تكتب تعليلك أو السبب. الآن هون I suggested this one. Yes, because his intention wasn't to cause damage. يعني شايف إنه هو ما كان نيته يخرب، يعني هو عم بيجرب كان البرامج يعني لا أكثر. إذا حاب تكتب no you can provide your own answer. طيب هلا last exercise معنا اللي هو vocabulary، الكلمات اللي معنا اللي هو التعاريف طبعا. match the highlighted words in the text، الكلمات اللي ملونة اللي في النص بدنا نربطها with definitions below مع التعريفات. Okay. Let's go with the first one. Number 1. A delayed punishment. عقوبة مؤجلة. A person will only receive if they do something bad or illegal again during certain period of time. تسمى suspended sentence، يعني حكم عليه مع وقف التنفيذ، لكن إذا كررها في within a short period of time he will be sentenced، راح يحكم عليه. Number 2. Money someone receives، يعني فلوس بيستلمها شخص for helping to find someone or something. What do we call it? It's a reward، اللي هي مكافأة. طيب 3. Suddenly stopped working، فجأة توقف على العمل. We can say crashed. تمام؟ اللي هو توقف على العمل يعني أو تحطم. A situation when something stops moving or happening تسمى halt، إنه كل شيء تعطل هون. 5. An examination in court to decide if somebody is guilty of a crime. Trial يعني اللي هي محاكمة أولية تسمى يعني. 6. Took someone to a police station. تودي واحد المخفر. Arrested يعني يقبض عليه. 7. A situation when everything is disorganized and confused. لما يصير كل شيء فوضى تسمى chaos ومعناها فوضى. 8. Very important, vital, مهم جدا. Secret information that you give to someone, معلومات سرية اللي هي tip off. 10. A process to find out who or what caused something, اللي هي العملية اللي تقعد تبحث فيها اللي هي تسمى investigation اللي هي تقصي والبحث. تمام. Found something or someone you were looking for. Traced يتعقب أو يلاحق. Pieces of information that help someone in investigation. معلومات تفيد شخص في تحقيق أو بحث اللي هي clues. تمام. 13. Accused someone اتهام شخص of doing something bad or illegal. Charged يعني بمعنى يتهم أو يحكم عليه. 14. Being responsible for doing something bad or illegal اللي هو guilty معناها مذنب. وطبعا كلمة guilt منها اللي هي معناها ذنب. guilt. آخر واحدة let something spread in a particular place. تخلي شيء ينتشر في مكان معين اللي هو released بمعنى يطلق. طبعا حبايبي الله يرضى عليكم زي ما احنا متعودين دائما انه لازم نكتب الكلمات مع تعريفها، والطلاب اللي بيحبوا يكتبوها بالعربي مع اني انا ما بفضل العربي لكن in English انه هذا الكلام very important and this is your homework. اكتبوا على دفترك وابعتوا لي الاجابات. كان معكم الاستاذ ماهر ابو سرحان، بتمنى ان الدرس كان مفيد، وعندكم عندكم اي استفسارات على قناتنا على اليوتيوب رياض ومدارس جامعة الزرقاء، او على صفحتنا على الفيسبوك، او على صفحتي الشخصية، او على جروب الصف الثامن معنا ومتابعة مع الاخوان المشرفين. شكرا لكم وطاب يومكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.